Oh, mic check. How you sounding?
We're doing this.
Yeah, we are. We are
Episode,
doing this.
Are we in the 40s now, or is it 30 something?
I feel like we're in the 40s, but just to be safe, we're gonna hit all avenues, and we're gonna say late 30s, early 40s.
Late 30s, early 40s.
We have a nice safe net, so we're gonna keep it at that.
I fuck with it.
So yeah, this episode's gonna be a lot more smoother because we had to change the setup from Pro Tools to Logic, but it's all the same. The quality will be the same, but the fluency of it will be a lot better too because we don't have those annoying ass stops.
Yeah, it makes it easier for us.
Exactly, it makes it easier for the whole family.
Right.
But yes, this is the late 30s, early 40s of the STLiens podcast. Right off the jump, if you don't hear the soothing energy of M, he's not here today.
He's getting that bag, as they say. He's working.
He's getting that bag and hiding in a big cloud of weed smoke. Either or, we're here for him.
Puffing.
Yeah, definitely. But yep, go ahead and give M the praises. What's the word I'm trying to find of it? Give him his praises. Give him his flowers. Yeah, give him his flowers and his praises while he's not here at the moment. I had another word in my brain, but I can't think of it. But anyways, you do have the OGs here.
Of course.
Yep, you got Skew Man Q. Skew Mega.
Skew Brick.
Yep, White T in the building.
White T.
You can't forget.
Too tall.
White T, too tall.
Too tall White T.
Too tall White T.
I'm telling you, man,
shit, okay, I fuck with that.
If I was this age growing up in the early 2000s, let's say we were 24 in the year 2003, we could have killed the rap game.
We really could have.
It would have been that easy.
We really could have. They were like, we never seen no shit like this before.
Right.
Like, damn, bro.
So it's either we pull a Griselda and bring a genre of rap back and nail it, or we do it and people are like, "Oh, that's cringy. That's outdated."
Exactly. We're gonna be the group that Royce and M wanted to be.
Yes. I don't think I can rap that fast, but
me neither. But we gonna try.
We can.
All we gotta do is just record one word, stop, record the other word, stop, and just put them all together. So when you play it, it sounds like we rapping fast,
back to back.
But yes, we are here. STLiens in the building. Speak of the fucking devil.
M-Man.
Damn. Hold on, we got a special guest. Put it on speaker.
Hello. What's up, man? I'm actually at Charles's now. Remember, we weren't able to do the podcast yesterday, so I had to do it today.
Put him on speaker.
Damn, man. I figured you were going to get off, because the last time you hit me up on a Monday, it was pretty early in the day, so I was like, all right, he must be at work for a while today, you know. For sure, man. Hold up. Let me put you on speaker. I'm going to put you up against the mic, man. Say what you got to say, because you're here virtually.
Shout it out, Milan. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, man, what it do, man? That next drop, DFA, you already know, man, that box in St. Louis, man, it just ain't at my door. You already know what time it is. Gotta get back to work.
We got you, bro.
Look up in the sky, tell me what you see, the clouds.
No,
not me. Straight up, bro. Hit me up, though. Gang.
For sure, man. On gang.
All right, bro. Yes, sir. That was M signing in. See how that shit worked?
That's
we
funny
just
how
talking about him, and
that's
then
hilarious.
He knew
a
he
tree
appeared.
branch fell.
That STLiens
it barely missed my car.
Been in me forever.
Hit, like the little
you know
top
what I
part
mean?
right there.
Real
I
shit.
really not stressing.
And it should never leave.
Because
it
of
never
course shit
does.
would have went
It's here for
way
life.
worse.
For life.
So I'm
Stuck
not even
with
tripping
this.
off of that.
Right.
And anyways,
It's a
insurance gonna
culture.
take care of that.
Cradle to the grave.
Full coverage.
Creed,
I'm making money
if you
now.
will.
I can do that.
Which
And,
actually
it was
makes
crazy
me think,
because I
man.
woke up the next morning because I was talking to my
you know,
neighbor
you've
while
been-
this happened because it's all
you've been
this
an
happened in the
ongoing
night.
member
She came
of
out
the
too and looked at everything because she was
Courier's
like,
Creed
yo, power's
Committee.
out.
Always,
What's going
bro.
on?
I
My
recently just,
cable's out for a
I
little minute 'cause
retired.
my PlayStation
I
was
came
tripping.
back
You know, I
with
cannot connect to service.
Once you're in the
I'm like,
creed,
bro,
you can't
I'm
leave.
trying
can't
to watch
leave,
fucking Netflix
and
right now, but
it
whatever.
just made me think, man. Like
Yeah, it
how
was
would
crazy.
you
I
rate
woke
your
up the
overall
next morning,
experience in
fucking
today's
hella
world
debris everywhere.
for
Again, it looked like a fucking tornado.
just being a
hit.
a FedEx courier?
It's crazy because
You know,
like I was telling
things
y'all
just ain't the
before
same
we
for
started.
carriers.
My section
Times
of the
is
duplex
aging.
is the only one that has
I can
power,
relate
'cause
to
like I said,
that, now.
neighbor.
But
trying
now,
to feel
straight
right
up
now 'cause
though,
that shit is,
to
like,
be
fucked
honest
up,
with you,
but-
because you know I've been
That's
around
what
the
I'm
game
saying,
all
so,
over.
like,
I've been,
that and the
I'm
motherfucking
working
tree
for the
branch very
feds right
missing, my
now.
shit was
We
crazy,
both working
but,
for the feds.
Real shit.
'Cause I know it's getting late
FedEx,
right now, but when
you know,
y'all
we
leave
did
this dark, if y'all
Amazon.
peep down there, that whole
I work
block
for
is
another
pitch
FedEx
black.
contractor,
EMP.
so you know
Yeah,
I deliver
damn,
pretty much
that whole
everywhere in
block
the
is
St. Louis
pitch black,
metropolitan
but-
area.
Right.
Yeah, that was some. It was
Now
some typical shit. I mean,
Now things
I didn't expect for the
things are
storm to get
decent.
like
I mean,
that.
FedEx
No,
is
I mean,
not
shit,
that
dude,
bad. The
it's
only
been
thing
a
with
while
FedEx is
since
a lot
we've
more
even had
heavier
a
shit
storm
than
to that
Amazon.
Dude, I said the same shit, and
that-
I feel I want to bring up real quick.
I still
you
remember
made a
like
status
that,
on
that day,
Facebook a while back.
We
Oh
were
my
down
God.
by
And it finally applied to me when
ABC
I started
ballpark.
this shit out.
Oh, yeah,
you
way
were
back in the
basically
day,
like,
fucking
way back
tornado
in the day.
hit. That was
Whoever
one of the worst
orders Chewy
tornadoes I
shit,
think was
fuck
ever
you.
here.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
feel
that
it,
was-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yo, let me take this time. Anyone with a fucking Chewy membership, all due respect, fuck you.
Bro, and they'll be
Chewy.
like 2
Man,
blocks
they
from
were,
PetSmart.
I
You're
think
like,
unless-
you
Bruh.
really
Until
could've
my mom
just-
got me.
It be young ass, bro.
Yeah, that
I
shit,
be-
because we was damn near
I
stranded,
cut
bro.
old motherfuckers
Like,
some bail.
we
I
was
get
like-
it. It's hard out
we was
here.
by the
Dog food
crib,
be
but
heavy.
we was like,
Your
right.
grandkids
So
may not
it
be
was gonna be
shitting
a
down in
minute. It was at
Miami.
least
I don't
8
know
blocks.
your life.
At
I
least
get
8.
that. But if you
Yeah,
young,
like shit.
motherfuckers
That's a
be
fact,
young
bro. This
and
is real
built.
shit.
You talking
That was
about
the
Marines,
F4 tornado.
ex-Army.
I
You can
wanna
pick
say
up
it
a
was an
fucking
F4,
dog
but
bag
it
of
could've
food.
been at
Right.
They gonna
least
come out here acting all
Yeah,
smart
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
The
It was
dogs
a
gotta
nice-
eat.
it was
No,
a
the
nice
dogs
little
gotta
tornado.
die.
It was a
Yeah,
nice
get this
spiral.
motherfucker
Fuck
out
up.
of here.
It was some
Dude.
crazy
Yo, fuck
shit.
Chewy.
But,
Fuck Chewy.
Yeah,
I'm
besides
hella
surviving
triggered
that
right
storm
now.
and going
Bro.
through that weird ass shit, bro.
I feel for you, man. Like I actually feel
been
for it.
chilling.
Now every time I
Before
turn
I
around,
go,
you know, you
like,
gotta
too
park
deep
the
in what
van.
I
As
got
soon as you
going
turn
on,
around
I
and
just
go down
wanna
that
check in
aisle,
with y'all fellas,
I'm
vibe
like,
check
You see
real
'em.
quick.
There's
the
How
number.
y'all feeling?
You see 'em.
What's
Chewy.
been going on?
Hey,
You know what I'm
Dude.
and
saying?
you know they
Shit,
heavy
man,
too
just
because
like
when you
you,
see the
I,
box of
I took
cardboard
from
already be
Victor
bent,
to
you like,
Courier
It's like
Express.
seeping through it.
yes.
Now-
I'm like, bro, like
now
why a
FedEx,
dog
you
food
go
doesn't need a
Federal,
box,
go
bro? Just throw the
Federal
tag on the
X,
damn
go
package
Federal.
and keep it
They put
gangster.
me
Keep
back,
it going.
you
Real
know,
shit.
outside
Now
of
I
like
gotta
an hour,
say
like, in the
how
middle of the
it was like
woods.
2 days
I just
ago.
found
Fuck
out
Chewy.
when I
Fuck
started
Chewy.
taking the
2
route
days
that
ago,
we have a state park.
I'm going because
so close
I
to us. It's
deliver
called
now
Badger State Park.
currently in like the Chesterfield region.
And it's like a legit
So,
national,
really
on the
snobby
map
rich people.
national
Of course,
park.
of course.
A lot of them are nice though. Hey, like for real though, there are
pretty
some
hard, man.
nice
I'm not gonna lie, it's
people,
just
and you could
vast
tell the folks who
forestry,
like
Babylon
really
Beacon.
worked their ass off to get where they were.
Yeah.
True, and we got to compare. I'm gonna let you finish real quick, but we got to compare on one of these pods.
I was gonna say the same thing.
That would be fucking-
comparison between rich,
Let me-
I
let me
guess,
watch
county
my
city
language,
folk
actually.
and rich country folk.
That
We'll
would
do
be
a deep
insane
dive on that,
because
but I
don't
need to
tread
bring
on
that
me.
up one of these
We
episodes.
we got to do
I
that like
guarantee
right
if
after
you go
this.
there and
Okay,
go to
bet,
That's
Badger
bet,
hard.
bet.
All
You're
right,
gonna see
but
somebody with a "Don't tread on me"
Chewy
sticker.
story.
The "Don't Tread on Me" sticker.
Go
matches,
back.
This is like a
I see the
weird thing,
Chewy
like,
box.
the
I
"Don't
get
Tread on
pissed. I'm
Me."
like, all right,
Actually,
whatever.
shout out to
Keep
the
in
homegirl
mind, this
Chris
is a
for
rich
both
neighborhood.
fucking
The driveways
The
are
"Don't Tread
very
on Me"
fucking
flag
long.
shares a
It
lot
takes a
of
while to
similarity
get there.
with the,
So I'm like,
watch out
okay, this is
motorcycle.
gonna suck. I pick it
Like,
up out the
same
corner of my
showing
eye.
those flags.
I
Same
backtrack.
color, all that.
I see two other Chewy boxes, and these are
mainly
the
be riding
XL
motorcycles.
versions, the
Okay.
extra large.
Yes, I know.
So I'm
exactly
like,
what
okay,
the
this
fuck
this
you're
has to
talking
be
about.
a big ass dog.
Motherfucking Shih Tzu come out.
Right. I see 4 XL bags of Chewy.
Oh my god.
4 long ass driveway. I'm like, you know what?
Hey,
Fuck
who
this,
you gotta thank for
whatever.
that?
I'm gonna
Mark
do it.
Lawrence.
But then
Wild
they
Hogs.
stuck me with the dolly that was only used for like a package or two, the short one.
I'm talking hella shit.
Bro,
You
I-
right.
I felt
Honestly,
like a
real
Navy
pe-
SEAL
I
after
feel like
that.
the real
And
people
it be
that got,
hot, bro.
black
It be
bikers
hot,
on
and then
fucking
like
Rough
the,
Riders for real.
the worst
That
thing
makes me
is
wanna be a
most of the
biker.
our vans ain't got no AC, so it's already
That made me wanna
irritating
be
as
a
shit
TV.
being hot.
Bro.
Windows down, and you just blowing hot air in your face.
And
instead
what's
of putting
fucked up-
anything better.
The fucked up thing is though, the AC still is on like the control panel and
Right.
shit, but you just can't use
You
it.
can't. It's just blowing out hot air, and you're like, man, fuck it. So you already hot, right?
Right.
And you see those big ass bags of Chewy. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't care if I incriminate myself right here on air, but a lot of times, bro, when I
Shaking his
scan the
head like,
package,
man, okay.
they be like, front door,
like
please.
that
No, I'm
video
throwing
back
this shit in
in
the
the day from that
driveway.
dude in
Y'all can
Baltimore.
figure that
Yo,
shit out.
have you ever had somebody
that shit
say
hard, though.
before The
that's
fucking
that's actually
audacity.
a real thing.
If you're one of these
On
people and you're
Netflix based
listening,
off a real
fuck
story
off.
over that.
Yeah, fuck y'all,
In
man.
Baltimore, it was actually
They have the audacity to say,
group
back
people
porch,
that owned a
leave it
horse
in the
farm.
backyard.
I forgot what the
I
group was
am
called, but that
not
was like a
giving
real
you an
culture out there in
excuse
Baltimore.
to
Dead serious.
Shout out to all the.
like I'm on your
equestrian
property. If you're asking me to
in
hop
Baltimore.
your fence
They
or
be
something or
riding
go through your
fucking,
Y'all
backyard,
got
Yeah,
me.
they be
You
riding
got
shit
us
out
being
them
like
horses
Spider-Man
for
in this bitch.
right? I don't
I'm
know if
scared
you have
to
a
ride a
dog
horse.
back there,
Right.
do it. And that's another thing. Have you
Yeah, I
almost
know-
got
I know
attacked
you
by a
had
dog
experience.
yet?
Of course.
bro.
That's
I
just a
don't
part
know.
of the
I don't
game.
think
Because
I'm ready
here's
for
the
that.
comparison
I
that
feel
we
like I
can
need to
dive
get a
into
horse
right now
for
with
when it's
this,
young.
the
What you call a
regions.
young horse?
I'm
Oh, God,
off
man.
Clayton
Don't
Road,
ask me at this
Kurzmill,
moment.
super
Because
rich
Cause you know how
estate
like you
mansion
got like the
type
calf,
stuff.
then cow type shit.
Right.
It's not the same.
These
for a
rich
horse, or you
people
just call
always
it a little
have
horse?
their dogs
No,
just in the
there's
front
definitely
yard,
a name
bro.
in it for
no
some
reason,
reason.
no
like,
like
I,
leash or anything.
I do not have the answer.
So-
No, you good. Whatever.
9
the
times out of
name
10
is,
when
I
I'm
want the
just
horse while it's
walking
young,
and
bro.
I see
then
a
I
dog
wanna,
or
like,
hear a
on some
dog,
Pokemon
obviously
shit,
I'm a
grow
dog
with it.
person. I do love dogs.
We can have a
but I'm
bond,
not
and then I
stupid
ride
and
it
I
when it's
realize
older.
that
Because I think horses
that
It's
dog
different though when you put that uniform on.
Right.
You're no longer a person.
On me,
You're
I
a
swear to
target.
God, I'll like raise
Real
a
shit.
little young horse.
But
I'll feed the sugar cubes and
I'm a dog
pineapples
person. I
and
love
chips.
dogs,
Look,
but
if
I
there's
know that
anything
I'm not.
I
They don't
learned
even
from
know
Red
me.
Dead Redemption
So if they
is
just see me walking up in their yard, they're gonna try to
and
attack me.
pears and shit.
And
You know, the
Defend their property.
right.
So
Owner
I
comes
get
out.
sugar cubes, put some
Oh, I'm
caffeine,
sorry. You know, he wouldn't bite. She wouldn't
fucking
bite.
up those raisin
I'm like, nah, I'm
And
pretty
on top of
sure
that, if you get the-
that
if you
dog
ride
was
it
gonna
when they
fucking
say
attack
that
me.
shit.
I'm pretty sure.
They're
Cowboy
just
makes a
gnarling
difference.
at me
That's what
right
I'm
now.
saying.
They're
Like,
fucking
it
going
actually
crazy.
power-
What are you
it,
talking
like,
about? They don't
it
They
bite.
had the audacity. I literally had to like
hate that
almost
shit.
dive into the fucking FedEx truck because somebody
We
had their
might get
Doberman
copyrighted
out, man.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen how big Dobermans
They're
are,
fucking tall as shit,
bro.
Yo,
I
they just a tall ass Rottweiler.
Yo, real
Real
quick
shit.
though, imagine
And
talking to a
even
chick and then
faster.
you like, all right, I'm finna come swoop.
so I don't know, man. It's there,
pull up on
there's a lot of
horse?
perks to the job, but
She got a.
It's a lot of perks, but the downsides of it.
Because she's
just
automatically
be
gonna go,
horrible.
oh my
Look,
god, he
'cause
loves animals.
Not only you got the
Everything's
dog
good
shit where you got motherfuckers just being like, oh no, the
I got
dog's
a
nice.
Mustang.
Meanwhile, the
She the whole
motherfucking
time.
hairs are stuck
I
up
was
his
just-
back.
I was just about to say, would you
Growling
pull
at
up in a
me like
Demon?
he's ready. And then like
God.
the shit that you want to happen never happens. You always get the downside of things.
Looking
Like
like a
my
stole
perfect
from-
delivery would be like some cool shit to where I pull up, I have the box ready.
No, but yeah,
and,
if
like,
you
I
pull
don't
up on a
know.
horse, I mean, you got to think
A
about it. I
motherfucker that
think
looks like
carrots
Scarlett
are a lot more
Johansson comes
cheaper
out in
than
like a
gases.
two-piece and it's like, oh my god,
And then, dude,
like
and
thank
the
you
government
so much.
already peeped that. Here's
It's so
the thing,
hot
though,
out here. Do you
conspiracy
want
theory.
some water?
The
Do
government
you want
already
some
peeped what I
lemonade?
just
Fuck it,
said,
I got
right?
some
So
hamburger
their
helper. Take
solution is
this.
they make
Like
it
that's
illegal to
that's
ride
all I
horses
want. But
in
it
certain
never
areas.
happens.
It never
like
does
that.
happen.
We
You
get
can't ride
the
a horse on Woodson.
not even a bare
You
minimum.
can't do
We
it.
get
That's
the
not
the
control.
worst of
That's
the
not
worst
control.
situation.
The government could
because
put
it's
laws
just
like
like
that.
people don't
They want us
understand
to
how
buy
hard that job really
cars
fucking
or
is.
Hey,
shrimp.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought, like, I literally told myself, I was like,
never.
I was
Don't bring
bitching
that
at
blasphemy on
Amazon.
this
Yeah, you hear me,
Bro, this shit's on a
let me
top
hear you
tier.
out.
But
Let
I
me hear you
also
out.
like,
Let me
I
hear
feel
you
more
out.
rewarded when I
Wait,
get the
what
shit
is it?
done.
That's
What's-
true,
okay, what's
but it's just
popping
like
right
you-
now that makes you think
FedEx
that might
unfortunately
throw
made
big
me.
booties out of state?
They put a seed in my brain where I'm like, you know what? Fuck
It's
people.
never
Yeah.
overcrowded.
Because again,
You can
word
have
of the
100
podcast, a
you can
word
have
of this
100,000
podcast today is
big booty
audacity.
bitches
Audacity.
or women.
The
I'm sorry,
audacity these
pull
people
up,
be
and I
buying
will
this shit.
appreciate
Like
every
motherfuckers
single
will
one
buy
of them.
whole dressers,
not saying
fireplaces,
for
and
now,
I'm like, bro, why would you order this?
I have to.
I have a
to
limit
pick
on
your
shit
brain.
that I order. Some
what is
stuff you
gonna
gotta
make
go
big
to the
booties out of
store
style, bro?
and just
I
see
gotta
They're
yourself.
just gonna
Keep
because
getting
people
bigger
like
and
us are
bigger until they,
courteous, you know?
you know, it's like
Exactly.
Some
that
people
Squidward
just feel
thing.
like, I don't
I'll
know if
munch
it's
on
entitlement.
ass full time.
brings me to
big
the whole-
booties is never gonna be out of
Keep in
style.
mind, I'm out here delivering in West County, dude. These drivers are fucking terrible. They
Don't
don't.
you ever bring that on this podcast?
They don't care that I would demolish their car with the
Man,
FedEx
they
Come on,
truck.
all
don't
the
care,
time.
bro. They will,
All the time.
man.
So I gotta ask
I
you this,
appreciate
man.
a
How
good
do the
titty
people
too, but it's all
like
good though.
in
love.
Chesterfield? There's a
I ain't
lot
stressing.
of
I'd rather
people
have big
that
booty, small titties, than the other way around. Bro.
treat
Damn, man, I feel like
me as a FedEx driver. They're just like very respectful
right,
on some
but I'm
like
just
I'm
saying
in the
the big
military
booty you
shit.
can
Oh yeah,
hold
for
on
real.
to.
That's
Think
how that
about
shit
life.
is. Yeah,
Alright,
think
so-
about it is. They
Steaks
treat
in
you.
your-
I
your
think
It made me
what-
feel good because I mean technically
And your
even I
success,
think
that's
COVID.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Made
COVID
people think about it.
Yeah,
Like,
COVID upped the ante on delivery drivers.
Right.
Because we played
Never
so
sleep
much
on
of
the
a big
person,
part
though.
because
That
since everything was
enhances
shut down,
everything
people
else.
had to depend
Personality
on us.
enhances everything
So
else,
that
bro.
kind of opened up the
me.
gate for
What
us
y'all
to
looking
be more
at?
upper echelon now.
What y'all
We're
look
no
for in a
longer just like,
personality
oh,
woman?
okay, a convenient. We're no longer looked at, and this is no disrespect, but
Okay,
we're no
try.
longer looked at as like a Domino's delivery driver.
What's a
where we're
personality trait
convenient.
that you?
And I mean it by
that
that.
makes
Hey,
you
real
attracted to
shit.
Yeah, shout out to Domino's or any type of food delivery driver. Like we
Okay.
fuck with y'all, but I'm just saying like
Okay, I
when
got you.
delivery drivers like FedEx and all that shit was first popping, we
That's
just
the light
viewed it as
bulb
like
right there.
a
Fuck you.
All right.
Fuck you.
Positivity, that's
like,
important.
okay, this
Yep,
is
I
just
can
very
agree
cool,
with that. I can agree with
convenient.
that.
But when that COVID shit
I hate
cracked,
complaining
people was like,
ass
okay,
motherfucker.
we actually need
Always
shit.
It's okay
negative
that you
shit.
have
So,
negative
I don't want to
days
have to do
where
it
you might have a
myself
negative
and
outlook
risk
or you might just not
exposure.
be feeling
You
So
right.
with that being
But
said,
my
this
beef-
takes me to another
overall,
branch
are
of
you
this
a
whole
positive
delivery
person?
conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like with
My
that
beef
being
is
said,
if
with all the
we
shit
all
that
had
we go
negative
through,
days, but
endure,
if
the
you keep
weather,
on
the
complaining
elements.
about it, that's my
That's
thing. If you
that's
keep on
another
complaining
reason
about
why
the
these
same
people are
thing,
not
I gotta pull you to the side.
ready
Oh,
for this.
sure.
Like, of course, the money's good, but it comes with a
Half
cost.
full, baby.
Y'all
Why
not
can't it
ready to
be
be out
all
here
the
in
way
this
full?
heat
Bro.
with a van that has no
let
AC
you
delivering.
And
this
when
shit.
you're in the back where the packages are, it's literally like
it's
an
a
oven.
sauna. It's a sauna. I be getting PTSD from my ancestors. I'm like, this is a fucking slave ship.
Bro,
I had to
I've
take matters
almost
into my own
legit
hands.
had, like, I had a
popped
Google
up so
right
quick,
then
I got
and there on the
scared. I was
spot,
like, oh, shit.
taking up all the time I could be to deliver packages. It got to a point where I was like, what are the symptoms of heat stroke?
Man, for real, you be
No,
getting
but
dizzy back there. You
positivity,
like,
I like
damn,
that
is this
one. I would
it?
say,
I legit was like, man, I'm probably
very
gonna call my
kind soul,
manager and be
someone
like, look,
very,
man, this shit's not going. It's not
just
happening.
generous. Hey,
Imagine-
help
We endured it.
Oh, we
You know,
did.
a person
Fuck
that
though.
is
Imagine
just
dying
a
delivering a Chewy
kind
box.
person that only
Ain't
wants
that
to
some
do
shit?
kind
I'm
things,
haunting
more
the
kind
fuck
than
out of those
negative.
customers.
Bro,
And that person probably wouldn't even really fucking.
They really
Right.
wouldn't care.
Like,
You didn't
oh,
ask for
shit.
They come out there, your ass is
Or
passed
you're
out.
like,
The first
hey,
thing they want to say
can
is
you,
like, why is
while
the
you're
box
out, just
bent?
go get me, pick me
Is
up
it
a bag of
supposed to be
chips.
open?
You're
I don't
laying on
fucking
the
know,
box.
ma'am.
And the soda. Or the drink.
I don't.
whatever
They be
you
asking me
prefer.
questions about the product like I know,
just-
ma'am. I deliver.
even
I don't
for
work
you.
for the
I'm
warehouse.
talking more
I've had to snap
specifically
on a
for
couple
other
people, and that's
I know, I'm
another
just
thing.
talking
Like,
shit.
You know, who
so does your
wants to be with
station work
someone that's,
to where when you come
just a piece
in,
of shit?
there's
That's what
people
I'm
that are
saying.
hired
Yeah,
to like
positivity all the
place
way.
the packages and order in your truck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like you go in there.
Or if
Has
they a
there
piece
been
of shit,
times
too.
in your
Misery
work
loves
days
company.
where whoever
loves
did it that
company.
morning just didn't give a fuck and everything's everywhere?
Oh, of course, all the time. SID numbers, all that shit be scattered.
Scattered, man, and that's the
Yeah,
difference,
but I
dude.
think
I'll
everyone's
if
been there before.
for
That's
some
how you
reason
learn.
if they
Real shit, man.
alphabetize
That's
the
how you
shit
learn.
in the or
Educational
numbers
experience.
wise,
Everyone's been in that toxic, fucked up
I'd probably get
relationship,
done
whether,
every day at like
you know,
1 o'clock.
partners,
On me, but you got to go back there,
got
sort
some-
it yourself,
got
bro.
some,
Put
war
all
stories.
your
Oh, yeah,
like
of
your
course.
first
That's
stops
for
up
the
here
OnlyFans,
toward the front of the
of
truck,
course.
all
At
that
least
other
for me, I'm gonna
craziness,
be exposed
and then
to
another
people about
thing is
safety
like,
stories. I can't be
God
saying
forbid
that
if
shit
you missing a
public,
package.
but- No, I can agree
especially
with
me
both of y'all
delivering out of
saying
the
that.
country.
I like all
I'll go
that,
up these
and I also
long
like a
ass
real chill
driveways,
chick
park,
that really
go in
just
the
be-
back. I'm digging for this package. Package
How
not
do you
there.
feel-
And you got this
What
old
about
country
you-
fuck
Just fucking
just
waiting
standing
there,
there.
hands on the
Street smarts,
hips.
a girl
So
that
you don't know
knows
how
to take
many
those
excuses
shots.
I've heard.
no,
Like when
you
you
go-
tell
that's
the
the
last in the package.
I'll be like, yeah, so
That's
there's
why I
actually
asked
another
it.
FedEx.
That's
driver.
why I asked
No,
it.
no,
No,
there
no,
you go. You hip.
Because that
That's what I
comes
be
with
saying. I'm like,
experience,
look,
you know?
ma'am,
Not
sir,
only that, no,
it's
I'm
like
not, I'm gonna
5,
meet you in
6
the middle.
other
I don't
trucks
want a
around
girl with
here.
street smarts, but I want a girl
package
that
may
know
be on
about
that
the
truck.
streets. Like,
And then
you don't
I
have
go-
to
I
like
go a
be
step
deep,
further, 'cause
but
you know
just
them
I want
country
you to
folks are so
observe.
arrogant.
Like when
Yeah.
we walk in,
They-
you know, like
you know,
okay,
if you
that's
say
some
that
street
shit,
shit.
they're like, well,
Because
when is it
coming from
When
experience,
is it
the
coming?
worst fucking
So I go
thing
a
is
step
when you
further.
walking
I
with
play
a
'em.
chick and you
I'll
see
be
some
like, you know
street
what?
shit going on,
They're
and
clueless.
and she
Let me
being
check
hella
for you real
nosy.
fast.
Yeah.
What's going
Status.
on?
Oh my
Fucking
I go
walking,
times.
bro.
I go.
I've had that.
Get my scanner and
I've
pretend
had
like I'm
times
pressing
that
some
you-
shit.
Man, I hate
whole
that.
times
What
on
they
the main
doing in
screen.
that
I'm
car?
pretending to
Come on.
press some
Right.
shit.
You're at a
And
red
then
light.
sometimes
she's
if I'm
just
really
looking
in my bag, I make it feel like I really know,
fuck are you looking
really know
at
what
him
I'm
for?
doing. I start looking at my
just keep
scanner,
looking.
pressing random
No,
shit, and then I
that
look at
just-
them. What's the address again?
I just want a girl
Okay.
to know about what's going on in the streets.
Last name?
know shit about what's going
Oh
on.
yeah, it's gonna
That's
be
how you
coming
get in
around
trouble.
soon. I be
Green
making shit
bitch.
up, bro.
No, that's how you
Because
get
they
in
be so
trouble.
arrogant out there. If you don't have no legitimate excuse,
This is gonna be your last podcast.
because they just can't accept like
No.
shit happens at the work. Like these warehouses are huge, man.
Right.
Like you know, it's so hard to keep up with all these packages.
last
So it's
thing I wanna
hard
hear
for them to
is
accept the
bitch
truth.
when
Like
you
you
looking
that
at-
shit for me.
you know,
I don't
things
wanna
just
hear
messed
bitch.
up. You may not get your package.
Nope,
today.
I
So
don't
you
want to
just
hear
gotta make up
bitch who
bullshit
you
like
looking
that.
at,
Of
nigga.
course,
Fuck you.
So you
my,
can just
my man's here,
avoid
and then
that
I
drama,
look
so
and
you
I
can
see
get back to
three niggas.
delivering.
No,
Because if you just over here, because
they have the
I remember
strap
back
in
when
that
I worked
charger.
at
I know where they hide
Amazon,
it.
I was
Bring
training
the strap.
somebody. I told them that because I'm like, bro, the worst thing you can do is just tell someone, yeah, I
I
don't have
boxed
the
my
package.
nephew last
Because
week.
then they're gonna be
It
going
made
off.
me
Then they're gonna
realize
like, I need to
still
speak
got
to.
it, but
No.
not for long.
Now you wasting the whole
Damn.
30-minute,
Duality,
damn near an
man.
hour dealing with with this
Nah,
customer.
I
you
hemmed
could have
him
had like
up.
20
I just
stops
knew my
done.
time was
Right.
coming
You gotta
soon.
know how to
'cause
finesse
You
that
realize
shit,
you
bro.
started
Real shit,
realizing
bro.
that you had to
Straight
put a
the
little
fuck
bit more
up,
effort.
man.
I've had to
No,
put
no.
myself to
Here's
the
the
test
thing
a
that made
couple
me
times.
Yeah,
realize
for real,
it.
it's hard out here. Y'all
No,
not
no,
ready
he
for
didn't
this,
hit
man.
me up. Fuck that.
What
I'm
J.
not
Cole
letting no
say,
14
man?
year
Go
old
ahead,
kid
mop
get
up
me.
at Wendy's,
But
bro.
the thing
Y'all not
is-
ready for this action.
This is
Y'all
how
not.
niggas be.
No, I mean,
But
there's a
the
reason
thing
why
that
the
made me
pay
realize is after I got done
decent.
boxing
and it's a
him,
high turnover
I
rate.
was like,
we just had 4 people.
my back kind of gave
bro,
out a little bit.
at my
Like a muscle,
contract,
like a muscle,
they
muscle
fired
kind
3
of.
people.
You know what I
and
mean?
we had 2
The
people
muscles
quit.
sprung.
One
Hit
person
you with the
left
back
the
shot.
station
You know-
and came and did a
You
whole
know,
turn.
back
They
in the
stopped
day
by
when you
gas
threw the
station
right
and
hook,
came
but when
right
I
back
threw
to the
that
station.
right, I'm
No,
like, okay.
stop at the gas
something
station,
kinda
right? Came
hurt.
right back
You
to
know
our
what I'm saying?
station where we
You
load
got
up
the
at,
best of
parked their truck and just
Never
left.
that.
With the packages in there.
I'm
What
never.
the
letting
I'm like,
a
bro, you
14
could have
year old
just
get to me.
not showed up. Like, why did you come to work? Like, I could understand if you went, if you took the truck, you went out,
Reaching all
and
these
you just just, I don't know, say it's your first stop for like 5 hours.
These
All right,
people-
cool.
kids too
But
busy
bro,
on
you
TikTok.
drove all the way
They
out
ain't
here,
used to
Internet
got in the
beefing.
truck,
Did a
Probably-
U-turn basically.
Nah, real
You did a
shit though. When I was
30-minute
boxing
shift
my nephew,
and then
he
left.
put his
Like, bro,
hands
you
up.
coulda
I'm
just
like,
stayed
nigga,
at
what
home.
the fuck are
Right.
you doing?
You could have actually
like,
used
he
the
was
gas.
scared.
That's what I'm saying.
Drove
Like,
downtown.
you know, we talking about the east side. You know what I'm saying? Like across
God.
the bridge. Like you wasted all that gas.
Bro, when I got
just to make a U-turn in the FedEx truck.
I got 3 older brothers and they
And
was
bro,
like,
I'ma get
put your
you
hands
real
up,
quick.
it was boom.
What's up?
You know what I mean?
I don't
Boom.
know what
These
your
kids
so
be
my
doing some weird
contractor
shit. I'm
is
like,
placed
bro,
out of
like,
I had a moment like that when I was a kid.
You see one world star.
my
hip-hop
contractor is
video.
based
Man,
out
for real,
of
I'm like, cause you know my
Iowa.
one of my
I believe,
nephews,
right? So our
he getting
FedEx
big
trucks
out
got
here.
Iowa
He was like-
license plates.
he was
You
like,
gonna-
Unc, I can pick you
you gonna
up.
die off
And
this.
I was like, all right. And then I was
Motherfuckers
like, I
are
can
so
pick you up. He was
grimy
like,
on
no,
the
you can't
east
do it. I can
side,
pick
bro.
you up.
That
I be going to the gym
not
and shit.
only
I
my
picked his
contractor,
ass
but
up.
other contractors
He was
do
like,
Iowa
you know,
too.
when kids,
so it's a lot of Iowa
especially
plates.
teenagers, 'cause of
Motherfuckers
hormones and
stole
shit.
the
So
Iowa
when they see
plates,
you
and you'll
being the
see them
alpha
on
male, they
regular
gonna take you
civilian
for
cars.
more. That's
Bro,
why I'm
I'm
boxing
not
this
lying
kid.
to you. One time
And
I was
like I said,
leaving
he
work
put his
and it
hands
was
up,
the
and I'm like, bro,
St.
what the
Louis
fuck are you
Classic
doing?
Impala.
What
You
kind
know
of
the car
stuff
like
is
the
that?
early 2000s.
Pitiful.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
These
not
kids don't
fucking
be
with
out here in
you.
the street no
I'm
more,
leaving
but there's
and
no
I'm
reason
driving
for them to
behind
do
them. I didn't even
Kids
notice until we got
nowadays,
on the
you can-
highway.
they can just,
Motherfucker
dish
had
you on social
Iowa
media
plates.
and
Oh my god.
Real shit.
For real,
They
like,
had
it-
the
honestly,
like the
it's been-
FedEx numbers on them. I'm like, people were just stealing Iowa
I know.
plates. Like,
Face,
fuck
People
it.
in the face. we
Chest.
get punched
I'm
in the
like,
face.
dude, like, how
Chest
down
hits,
bad you gotta
Kids
be
going too long
to
these days
steal
without
some
being punched in the
FedEx
face.
truck
Real
plates?
shit,
Like,
man.
all right, bro.
Real
Like,
shit.
I didn't
That's
do
your
it.
It's almost like you gotta jump the gun.
And on top of that, it's like at what point you
There's
had to have
more
done that
life
while they were at a
than
stop.
There's some
How the
people
fuck
in
did
this
you do that
world-
that
You're right.
quick?
Gunshots.
That's what I'm
are-
saying.
Like
There's
you
some
have to
people
unscrew
that
at least
deserve
two
to get
bolts.
punched.
Man, people
It
out here
is, but
stealing
that's-
fucking
but that's how you get
license
humble.
plates off
Yeah,
FedEx.
no, that's the
Because
point.
we-
It's crazy.
Because everyone in this
anyways,
group has been
I was gonna
13
say
to
though,
16.
to end it
And
off
when
with
you're
the
at
FedEx
that
note,
age, you feel like
I
you
do
can
want to
fight
say that
everybody
FedEx
in a
drivers,
fucking
this has always
grand
been an
know
opinion
what
of
it
mine,
feels
and I will
like
start
to
a
get
fucking
But
petition
that's
and get
when
some
the
signatures.
humbleness comes
But
in, because you're gonna.
I don't
be at
know
a
how
point where you
wages
gonna
are in
test the
other
wrong
states,
person.
but at least in Missouri,
You're
I
gonna
want to
catch
say
your
the
L, and
minimum
you
wage
like,
now
all
is
right, I'm back in the real world
10,
now. This shit is not
FedEx,
a game.
Then you got those rare breeds
or
that no
just
matter how
delivery
many
drivers
times they
in
get their
general.
ass kicked,
The starting
they just
pay needs to
steal
be
that
double the
person.
minimum
Yeah,
wage.
Like,
but
alright,
you know,
that's-
delivery drivers.
But you know,
need
as
to
long as
start
they
off
get
at
their
20.
lesson, all right, you
I
can
would
keep
say
being
so,
that
man.
person, but just know
Because,
anyone
again,
can
we
be
just
touched.
talked
Right,
about
This is
it.
your day.
How
Like I
hard
said,
the
at
fucking
least in my
job
family, we
is.
really
It
don't
needs
be,
to start
like,
off at
like,
20. It has to.
hitting
Real
these
shit.
kids up
'Cause
like
that
that.
shit
In
is
the family,
fucking,
we just
like,
get them, we just
bro.
choke them out one time.
I even
that's
feel
what
for
you
motherfuckers
do.
that got kids.
Give them a nice little gut punch.
Fuck yeah,
Like
man. I mean,
motherfuckers
dude,
that have
someone
real
come back
lives,
it
like
up,
we
you know what I
young,
mean?
so you
Go
know what I
inside,
mean.
get
When we
some
get
water.
off, we come back to the crib, or we just talk to our chick for a little. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got real wives, real kids, real mortgages. Like,
Dude, I'm hip.
you
One of the
can
guys
only
that
imagine.
trained me,
You gotta
he
at least
was
be
literally
able to
like,
fight.
"Yeah, I
I
got
don't
my
care,
third kid on the
really,
way.
and I agree with that,
I've been
man.
doing
You
this
could
for like
grow up
2
in
years."
Bro, I
the
can
most
only
gated
imagine what that
community,
shit is like for people that have actual
nicest home ever.
families and actual
You should
lives,
still
dog.
know shit.
Like that shit is fucking insane.
at all times.
I
'Cause
will
something
say one
day is
thing,
gonna happen. There's
FedEx
people that are like,
wise.
I'm 30 and I've never been in a fight. It's like,
It's
Just
going to happen.
I was
bro.
asking
shit's
my
like
girl,
it literally.
she was like, I've never had a fight in my life.
It's literally made like I don't even have to go to the gym
Damn, bro. That's
Oh, no.
wild.
because
Yeah, you get-
that's
a
the
lot of
workout.
people
You get
probably
cardio,
got-
you get
are
some,
not
you got
at
some
fights
weightlifting
because
going
they
on with
just
the
chose to
boxes.
be
Real
You
shit,
go ahead,
man.
you got the
Not
sauna
fight
treatment. You
back.
can sweat your
Obviously,
calories
you know,
out.
You're
There's some
nonstop, and
moments
the
where
amount
you
of times
got
I've
to
No,
sweated.
yeah,
Like I
you
said,
have
I
to.
was
You
talking
got
to my
to,
brother
bro.
earlier
There's
on the
no
phone,
talking.
and
They
I know
ready.
you overheard, but like
gotta
I
be
literally
ready.
dropped.
But what I'm
10
saying is, some
pounds
people
Yeah, that's how
in
this
2
shit is,
choose to
weeks
bro.
even just get
from
their ass
just
beat
the
and not
sheer
even
amount
do
of
anything.
sweating alone.
Yeah.
Delivering that shit.
I don't
So
know.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's how intense that shit is.
Got
So,
just
yeah.
like how what was
Hopefully,
that, what was
Marines
that
could
T.I.
never.
song?
right, Navy SEALs, get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all not even even
That was
seals.
Justin
It
Timberlake.
makes no
On that and
sense.
gone.
Yeah, on
But
that
bro,
video
if
where he
y'all
punched
listening
dude
right
and
now,
then got
if y'all got
jumped.
anything
That's how
from
you
this
gotta do it
conversation,
sometimes.
Because
that
look,
is
here's the way I look
respect
at it.
delivery
If you
drivers
know you're
and
gonna get
cancel
beat
and
up
don't
anyway, or if
order
you even know
anything
you're gonna
chewy.
get at least
Please.
punched,
Yeah, please don't.
you
please.
might as well.
And then
Or
the-
furniture.
No,
If
or
you did
furniture
fight
either,
back
none
and
of that
chose to
shit.
just
And
get
then also
kicked and
in the
punched,
wintertime, y'all can get
you
y'all
might as
food
well have just
membership
at least
boxes.
landed a
Don't get
couple
that in the
hits.
summertime.
That's why
So I'm letting y'all
I
know right now,
with my keys.
we have no control
How many have you
on
done that to?
Allegedly.
what stops our first.
Allegedly.
FedEx kind of does that on its own.
Yep.
We don't
Something
know
that
what
Stu
type of
would
shit is
do.
cold back there.
Right.
So your
See,
little
look, that
food,
proves-
blue
your
apron
name
or whatever
you be
membership
and then you
use,
dig it in.
that
I'm like a
shit
little
may
poke.
be in the back
Out
of
of
that
there.
hot truck
Look.
for 8+ hours. That may be the last
Damn, I
stop.
thought that's
So
right.
if you get your
Spew
food
was.
and
No,
that shit is already
spew is
dinner
like when you
medium
like
well,
kind of
don't
let
get
it
mad.
breathe.
Right.
Like you
Damn.
let
Box
that
all
shit
soggy
burn
and
in
shit.
there.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
shish kebab would be
Fuck,
like,
on
But,
me, you let it cook for a bit.
Real quick, I wanted to
You know what I
bring
mean?
this
I
up real
tag
fast.
I
'cause
tag
this is
him,
history
tag him, and
right
bag
now.
him.
What's up?
And I know as a
Tag 'em and
sportsman,
then,
you'll appreciate this.
The Bucks won the NBA Finals.
We can get to that. We can get your sports take on that one. That kind of remind me of like how the Mavericks won.
real shit.
Like
Oh, yeah,
how the
yeah,
Mavericks
Real
won
shit,
that.
man. That
But,
was a great.
we didn't say this up until.
But real
I
quick,
think we did
the
it like 3
it's
tries
official.
ago.
The Cleveland let down
But
the
since we
name
deleted
Indians.
that, I have to
They're
say
now
this
officially the
again.
Cleveland
Guardians.
Guardians.
Yeah, they had a.
Finals.
Whoever did the logos, that was horrible.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought it
very
like-
shitty. I thought it was an old
To
PlayStation
all my
game.
Italian friends.
Real shit. I literally made artwork like that
Friends
in
of the
high
show.
school.
That's
so
what I'm
like,
saying. I was like, what kind
Someone
of
got
Adobe they
paid
You're more than
thousands of
welcome.
dollars for
If you're
that.
listening,
Nah.
just for using this free trial run of
And
Adobe
since we're on the,
Photoshop.
Right.
road,
They don't even have
since
all
we're
the
talking
access
about
to it.
talent, just one cool
They
thing.
use a free
So,
trials. Like,
one,
all right.
All I know
first
is
and
I'm
foremost,
glad,
I did
you know, even I don't speak for
Charleston, you listening?
a fellow
was,
indigenous
he's not
or
from
Native
St.
American
Louis,
folk,
practically
but
raised here.
I would
They
like
an
to think
infamous
that
boxer.
Yo.
Also,
that would make them
he
feel
left
better, and
his
just anybody
hometown
feel
in
better. I mean,
Arkansas from his abusive
it was an
father, came
offensive
up to St.
name.
Louis,
I
living that street life.
I don't see why
And
people are really making
when
that
he
big
was
of a
in
deal. I
prison
know
and was boxing
Cleveland fans
motherfuckers,
grew up
the
Indian fans,
Italian
and they might
mob
have
picked him
Indian
up and
merch,
hired him
but
as
the
a
way I
vet.
look at it, those are
Times change.
it's
So
retro
he owed the
now.
mob
Right.
some debt.
It's retro.
Charles
We living in the
Liston
past.
gonna pull
It
up
is
and
what it
collect
is.
that
But
money.
I
Look at
fuck
that.
with the
And they end
Guardians.
up
though.
putting
Fuck yeah, man.
It kind of adds to
Italian
the
mob ended up putting him in professional boxing.
I don't know. It adds to like
that's
some
unity right there.
Cleveland
Just
Night
saying,
Warrior
you brought
shit
up-
because
you
you
brought
now
up
you got the
Italian
Guardians
shit,
and
I'm
then you
like,
got
alright,
the
bet.
I didn't realize it
Cavaliers.
was
So
Italian
it kind of
Pride
adds
Day
this
because-
nice little medieval
So-
type.
I was about to
of-
say,
With
yeah,
that being
medieval. That's
said,
exactly what
This
it
is
is.
in St. Louis.
Now, I will
so it's like
say,
a 90% chance
I'm
your
glad
fan
you did
put
bring
Charles
that up
Liston
because-
on, bro.
You know, I
As
actually
you
didn't
said
even think
before,
about that, man. Because a lot of
It's a
my
very
people
important
came-
moment in history. Now,
in
forever,
the
like we're gonna be
40s.
older.
Yeah, and this Charles
and-
Liston was popping in like the mid 60s.
Hey, do you remember the Cleveland Guardians?
Damn, I gotta do my
And people aren't
research.
gonna question, oh, were they called the Indians?
Yep.
There's gonna be a new generation that are gonna be
See, that's
born
that
on
mischievous
a
male
newer
shit,
world
man.
with less
Look at
offensive
MG
names.
Slim.
And that's how the world and
That Slim
that's
Man
how the
shit,
world is
bro.
turning.
Mischief
I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with it definitely, and I'm happy to see where things going. But it's
Real
kind of
shit.
reminding me of Demolition Man.
Slim.
How so?
Because I feel like, because you know, I talked to you about this off mic, but I've been watching a lot of old retro '80s
Damn.
movies,
Right.
and it made me think. Like, I
This
have a
shit
theory
crazy. But
that
not for real though. Shout
in
out
the
to your
future,
Italian brethren for putting
either
Charles
shit's
Liston
gonna be
on.
like
I'm
some
gonna have to do my
Terminator shit,
research
where like
'cause,
machines, AI is
we
just
got
gonna
the
take
hill.
over everything.
True.
But this time
Like,
we're bringing the hill.
Imagine
to you.
this being on your phone, and then you
But yo,
just
real
like,
quick though, I want to
just
I want to
scrolling
bring
through
this topic
Facebook,
up
and
to
then
y'all
out of
real
nowhere,
quick. I was having a
Siri
conversation
asks,
with somebody
"Why
the
am
other
I
day. We was
serving
talking
you
about
Thomas?"
No, yeah, it'd
basically
be
spirituality
fucking
shit
scared.
and
and you like, what the fuck
universe,
is going
all
on? So you got
typical
that,
shit
and then
that
I feel like another thing is gonna be
two
like how
people talk
Demolition
about.
Man was,
and we brought
where,
up the
like,
subject
if you
of
remember that
deja
movie,
vu, and I
they,
said
like,
that deja
Arnold-
vu,
not Arnold,
because
but,
no, she brought up the fact
come on,
of do you think
your big cousin, what's his name?
you truly
The
have
Italian
free will in
Stallion.
life,
What's
or
his
is it
name?
control?
Oh,
and
Sylvester
I said,
Stallone.
Yeah, there we go.
in a way, we have
Yeah,
free will.
Sylvester Stallone was in
but I
that,
feel
and, like,
a
he
lot of
kept on
ways it's
getting
control.
fines for
and
just
I
doing
explained that since we can't use
pretty much
all of our
like
brain,
stupid.
a
Like
part
they was
of our
finding
brain
him
we
for
can't
stupid shit. Like
control
he'll
is
say a cuss
connected to our
word,
third
and then they'll
eye,
fine him for
connected
it.
to the
And they're
part
like,
of
you
the
can't say
universe
that.
we don't see.
So it's either like
And
AI takes
my
over
theory
everything, or
is
like
that
PC
through
culture
deja vu,
just
that's that part of our
knock
brain
shit down
that's
so
controlling us
much.
to
Like
be
they file
hey,
shit down
this is a path
so
you should be
thin to
on.
where like it's no
Because
breathing room.
when
Right.
you have deja
You're
vu,
offensive
of course, it's a feeling of okay
for
I've
things
been here
that
before.
others
I
probably
personally
wouldn't
see
think are
deja vu as
offensive.
Exactly.
checkpoints
So it's
throughout
just like
life.
it's crazy.
You
So I've been
experience
thinking
deja
about
vu?
shit like that.
Okay,
Or worse.
that means I must be doing something good.
A place or a life
So,
that where both of
She
those
was like,
exist.
"Well, what if it's
That'd be
something
horrible.
bad?" And I was just like,
I
"Look, when
believe
you
the
had deja
AI
vu, you
thing
have
is
a
gonna
feeling
happen, man.
inside
It's
you.
gonna-
It's like, ooh, this is
I mean,
kinda
we probably
like,
won't be
okay,
alive to
I
see it.
feel
No,
this is
we
like
won't, Fuck,
good.
but
I thought we
Basically,
would at least see
deja vu,
flying
I feel
cars
like
by
is
now.
a-
Like,
yeah,
honestly.
I mean, hey, we
telling you like
we
this
still
is
got
what you should do
time. I
right
mean,
now,
shit, they
and
working
this
on
is how
Mars.
things are
Jeff
working.
Bezos tried
So
to
I
send
wanna
that
pick
shuttle
you
off.
guys' brain.
Real shit.
And
see what happened.
He came back.
He came back
He came back.
with more Prime memberships.
Right.
I don't know
Which
why,
I think
but
we
that
talked about
works
that in
right
like
now.
3
Like,
podcasts
that worked.
ago.
That
but
worked.
I
I don't know.
He's no longer a
I don't know
part of
why.
it.
he stepped
Don't
down.
fuck around.
I don't know why that worked, but I'm gonna take it. But you want to,
I'll
since
tell
we
you
already
this, I'll
talking
put
about
it in
sports, man.
simplest
Going
terms
to
for me,
your
'cause that was a lot to
thing
take
about the
in.
Milwaukee Bucks,
some
man.
real
What's
shit.
up?
Okay.
Oh yeah, so get this. I'm gonna do a quick
It all
rundown.
just depends on how you
Giannis
perceive it.
Antetokounmpo.
When I get deja vu,
You got that name right off
sometimes
the
it
jump.
really
Bro,
does
You've
feel
been
like
studying this.
Bro,
I've lived
he's
that moment
somebody that
in
I've
my
been
life
like
before.
watching play for years
But
now.
I never really thought about
This
any
guy-
other possibilities. So now that you even just
Everybody
said, that,
said,
I'm gonna go forward from
"Oh,
this
I
day,
mean,
I'm
if
gonna
I,
think about
Harden
what
said, James
deja
Harden
vu
said,
really is.
Nah, that's
well, if
your,
I was
inner spirit
that
telling
tall,
you,
I would
bro, you
just
getting
run and
close to
dunk the
something.
whole time too, something
That's
like
why
that."
they
always say some ignorant
that's
shit.
why when
So
we be having
Giannis
dreams and
basically
stuff, that's
proved
our,
people wrong. Long
inner
story
being
short,
telling
all I
us
know
it's
is the
achievable.
Milwaukee
'Cause
Bucks
it already
haven't
pictured
won
that
a
for us. That's why,
championship
like,
since the
for example,
70s,
like,
True,
what
I've
I'm
seen
saying,
that.
like,
Seen
I
that.
can
Kareem
envision myself
Abdul-Jabbar
being
was
in
the
a
one
certain
that
position
led
of
them
music
to a
because that
championship.
part of my brain
Here's the
manifested
kicker.
that
So
because
who's gonna fight
it
Bruce
can
Lee?
see it
Right.
more than me.
Now,
So
here's
it's
the
giving me
thing.
that vision, like, look, it's achievable.
Just like 2 months
I don't
ago, they
see myself becoming
interviewed
a
Kareem while the
neurosurgeon,
finals were
'cause
going
that's not
on.
my dream. That's
or the
not what my inner
playoffs.
being wants me to do.
And they
That's
asked him,
why I
they
feel
said,
like it's
"Hey,
like free will is
who do
not
you think's
all the
gonna
way
win? Like, do you think the
there.
Bucks or
'Cause
the Nets
I'm
are
being
gonna win?"
controlled
And
right
Kareem
now,
was
'cause like I
literally
just said,
like,
I don't see myself being
"No,
a
the Bucks are
neurosurgeon.
gonna get
I don't
swept."
see myself being a historian. I see myself.
He was
being
saying that
what
Kevin Durant could
you
take
know,
down
that
anybody,
vision I get.
basically.
Let me ask you this: do you believe in?
Now he's
destiny?
looking like the dumbass because
I feel-
the Bucks
yeah, I
just
believe in
fucking
destiny.
won. A lot of people want to bring up injuries and say, "Oh, well, if Harden and Kyrie Irving,
Destiny,
no.
like you are.
all we
you
know
are
is
destined to do
Giannis
something.
Antetokounmpo,
That's true.
Chris
That goes back to
Middleton.
why I said that
The
little
Bucks
vision in
came
your head.
forward,
Like,
man.
So you don't
PJ
think
Tucker,
that you can alter
uh,
that destiny and end
It's
up
amazing.
being
It's
something?
actually a great
I feel like you
part
can, but it's take.
of NBA history.
See, destiny
So is Milwaukee
like,
the next move?
You know,
Bro,
Do we migrate to
your calling,
Milwaukee?
but
I'm
fate
thinking
is
something
like,
in Wisconsin.
The end
yeah,
game.
I was in
what it
Wisconsin
actually
once.
is.
You was.
Like,
You was. You still got the
okay.
cheese head.
I
that's
still
how
have
it's
the
like,
cheese head, man.
okay,
Green
you
Bay.
do what you hope.
Shout out.
On
It's like a
me.
hopefulness to
Damn, that's
fate
actually
is
not
just
too bad
like,
of a state. So you got Green Bay and
Yep,
the Bucks.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Real shit.
It's
Get
fate.
buck with the Bucks.
Okay.
Get
Yeah, I
buck with the
agree,
Bucks,
man.
man.
I
Packers
feel-
won
see,
the
I'm
first Super
I
Bowl
fuck
ever.
with that answer, Milan, but to answer your
true.
question, Thomas, I feel
Ah,
like
that's
you
why I
can,
like a lot
but
of
it takes
white people like
strong
them, I guess.
will.
I would say so,
Because
man.
I
Just
think
like
we can
how
all,
a lot of
like,
white people like
agree on this,
Patriots.
but
True.
when you want to do
And
something
oddly
you
enough, a
don't
lot
want to
of,
do,
like,
or you don't have the
This is
motivation
so
to do,
weird.
it
A
is
lot of
very
black
hard.
people and
Yeah.
Mexicans
So
fuck
I
with
feel
Dallas
like you
Cowboys.
can change that. It just takes.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. That's so interesting
Sure,
to
I
me.
can
Like it's
definitely, you know,
Well,
it
I
because
would-
it's
takes a
Texas
strong person.
down south,
it's
and
just like,
you
for
would think
example,
like it would be a
if
bunch
I were
of
to be like, all right,
Right.
natty.
Thomas,
Like it's like
you
you would
can
think
be-
so, but
It
it's like
is,
a bunch of
like,
Mexicans
I
and
can
black
give you the
people
path
that
to
fuck
be a
with Dallas.
scientist.
To my
or
knowledge,
I can give you
I
the
mean, dude,
path
I've been to
be
Dallas,
the
and I would say
best
that
fucking photographer
it
in
does
the world.
make up
You already
black people and
motivated by
Mexican people,
photography,
like-
so you
Did,
know,
like,
like, man,
OJ
I
play
can,
for
I
them or
can do
something?
the hustle to get that.
No, I think OJ.
You know, my man, like
Damn,
science
why
is
the fuck
cool,
black people
but
fuck
like
with
I don't
Dallas
want to be a
Cowboys so
scientist.
much?
But again,
Well, I was gonna
it's
say-
like,
Shannon
it takes
Sharp
a
play
strong
for him?
No,
mind
I
to
don't
be
think
able
so.
to-
That would be hilarious.
Okay, I can tap
Dallas
Sometimes
is
I'm
like I
what's
said,
stopping
predominantly
crazy.
black people
That's
and
true.
Mexicans.
That's true. Damn.
So you know,
It's only right.
Yeah,
I would
but
only
again,
say.
it just take
Damn.
like you just gotta
I
have
always
that
thought, I'm like,
vision,
bro, why the
that
fuck
passion
black
for it.
folks
Because
in
like it
Mexico
may
be
be
fucking
somebody
Dallas
in the world right
Cowboys?
now that
I mean, if
has
it was
that
another
passion,
part of
ooh, I'm going to
Texas,
find the
like
cure for
fucking
this.
Arlington or
But
something,
again, that's just
that's a
part
lot
of
of
my
white
brain
people. You're like,
that's
all
like
right,
that's
telling
true.
them,
That's true. That's true.
Like you
Facts.
can do this because I
Got the
foreseen
Dallas
that
Cowboys and the
This is
Mavericks
your
down
brain
there.
on drugs.
and the Matt, dude, Mark Cuban.
It
Yeah, Mark
says,
Cuban, damn.
Which
it,
who I-
it says
I always
fate is
wanted to meet Mark
pre-planned and
Cuban, man. I
pre-decided,
always did.
whereas destiny is.
I feel like when
influenced
you-
every
I feel like
second
if you
by
see
human
Mark
choices and
Cuban,
actions.
I
So
feel like
it's
if you
destiny
just
for you to
introduce
smoke this
yourself
blunt.
off the jump, he's just gonna start talking about financial
Fate
freedom and
cannot
wealth.
be influenced.
I would listen, though.
Destiny
Like,
can.
see, that's your problem. You want to come and see me, but you need to go out and see these ventures.
What you need to do is see yourself.
Already,
You got to look in.
See the
Imagine
business,
this
and you got to
conversation
build
on
that. You got to build it.
Equity. Dude, all the times I've heard Shark Tank, I was just like, yeah, equity.
Let me
Goat
watch 2
Kendrick.
episodes of Shark Tank. I swear on
We
my
just
life,
gonna
I
have
feel
a
like I know what I'm
segment
doing.
with
Dude.
I can go,
rapping or
yo, I
something
can pull up at Microsoft right now.
He gonna bring the
close
lyrics up
$20
and
billion
start rapping it
deal.
on the mic.
Like, just watch his Shark Tank.
Dude, Shark
last
Tank's one of
5
my
minutes
favorite
of the
shows
pod,
ever,
he's just gonna
but it
start
makes
rapping, he's
me
gonna let it
mad
ride.
because I'm like, bro, these are all
End it off
ideas
at
I
that.
literally
And
could
by
have
the
thought
end
Yep,
of.
all this fucking time, dude. You
And
like,
I was
what
just
the
like,
hell?
I probably did
We
think of
gotta start
half of them
somehow.
and
We
just
gonna
like,
have that. We got
I
news
wouldn't
with
pick
Thomas.
up.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
We
was,
start
you know,
Yeah, man, I wish I had more news.
I'm in the
Like I said,
process.
the
I got
Italy
some
one,
ideas.
that's
You
amazing.
know what I'm saying? I'm a
Fuck.
I had one idea. The
Yeah, we
other
talked
day.
about the
I
Jeff
think it was
Bezos
like,
thing last week, right?
Yeah,
like
Jeff Bezos,
a-
Jeff fucking Bozo.
Jeff
a
Bezos.
mechanical
like it.
device.
Oh yeah, I
that
had a.
creates peanut butter and
I
jelly
think this kind of
sandwiches
goes
like
into
by
it real
itself.
quick.
Okay.
Fucking.
You know what I mean?
I
It
see
can
I would
just-
use that.
Yeah, it can just.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. Fucking
get real
advertisements.
It can get the 2 slices of bread and like you can make
they
some
were
coffee,
saying that
tea,
gaming
water, use the
is
bathroom, and
supposed
it'll
to
make
have
the PB.
advertising.
Yeah, I
for
remember
you.
you was talking about that last week.
Can
when
you
we
do
was
other
off the mic
sandwiches,
talking about
or
that.
is it specifically?
just
I
saying
think
how crazy that
I
shit
think
was.
for the
I
sake
don't
of the
know if
prototype,
I'm-
we just gonna do PB and J.
I don't know if I
because
wanna
other
see that
sandwiches.
Fuck no.
Other
Hell no.
sandwiches you
'Cause
gotta
when
go
you
to
playing
like
the
it's
game, you
real
already
deep
interacting.
because then you got
You
lunch
don't wanna
meat,
be deep into the
mayonnaise,
game
cheese,
and then, like,
lettuce,
boom,
or
boy.
you
There's
got
a lot
And
of
it's like you're telling
layers.
me
Yeah,
I already
but
paid
the PB&J
60,
is a
70
nice
bucks for the
entry point.
fucking game.
It is.
Tell me I
There's
gotta still
literally
watch
only
fucking-
2 ingredients.
trying
Then
to
you can
improve
branch
the
out.
things
So
that
when
we
you do make the
into
one for the
because they
sandwich,
just
it's
now
like
realizing
coming from
that
the same
nobody
people that
watch
gave you the
TV.
PB&J.
Right, so they're like,
maker.
oh,
Right.
We
they-
got lunch maker.
But then there's gonna be
Real
somebody
shit.
down the line that's
That's
gonna
why
be like,
YouTube has ads
complaining
now. People started
about
doing- I
how,
loved YouTube for so
oh,
long
my
without
cabinets,
ads,
it
and when
doesn't
they
have enough
started doing
space
it,
now because now I have to
they
have
already
2.
have- they're like,
I
look,
wish
this
it,
is
they
where all
were
the
all
money's
in
going,
one.
is YouTube.
Bro, and we gonna make
You know,
the
it's
PB&J
basically
maker
YouTube,
to
all
go.
these social media is just
Damn,
one big
dude,
money
bro.
pot for any type of
Telling you.
advertisement company. to come
50
in.
million,
I don't know.
10%
It's not
equity.
on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, it's not even
Mark,
no,
I know
like,
you want
YouTube. None of that is not. It's
What's,
own
what's
entity. It's
Kevin's
all
name,
just
the
one big
bald guy?
melting
Oh, Mr.
pot
Wonderful?
of
Mr.
money.
Wonderful.
They be,
For
bro, like I be
advertisers to
watching
come in
that
and be like,
shit,
"All
and
right,
then
we'll
when
put our shit on."
I was watching
Some
people that's
right
pitching
or
be
left
saying they numbers,
On
and
me
they're
and
like,
life or
so
death.
you're saying you're
Oh,
evaluating this company at
like
10 million?
whatever,
No, I'm like, it's too high.
whatever.
It's too high. Don't take the offer.
Don't
I'm
do
out.
it.
I'm out.
Fucking, I seen on Hulu.
And
the other
what was
day
her name?
they
I want to
had,
say her name was
I
Barbara, the
watching-
older lady.
Oh yeah, I fuck
I was
with
watching
Barbara.
one of the
Dude,
shows
no,
on there.
she literally,
And
it's
it had the
literally
audacity
She's a little
to
freak.
load, Which ad do you choose?
She's a
And it was
freak.
like
The
vitamin
short hair.
water.
Bro,
And you do
anytime
watch
they
this
have
vitamin
that
water,
one
or you can watch
episode,
this vitamin
anytime it's
water
a good looking
commercial or
dude,
this
but they
one.
had
And I'm
this
like,
one
the fucking
episode where they
audacity.
They'll
had
be like,
like
you can
these,
watch a 30-second one
men,
now,
like,
or you can watch two
bodybuilders on there,
15-second
and
ones
Barbara was
throughout
going
the
crazy.
3
I'm like, this
days.
girl, this
Fuck
old woman
you.
is a freak. The fuck is going on?
That's
But dude,
right,
she
I'm glad you said that,
always
'cause that's
fucking,
right above my
what is
anger
it?
and hatred
I'm out.
towards those
She,
fucking
Oh, yeah,
just,
always.
she never invests.
Click
The
all
memes will go
squares
crazy
that
on
have
there.
a stop
For real.
sign.
Every time I see a
shit-
picture of her, it just says,
And you
I'm
didn't
out.
click
Yeah,
the
it was
square
like, I
that
seen
literally
one
has
photo
like
on there. It was
3
just like,
fucking pixels of a stop
I
sign.
didn't get
The
enough
one
sleep
stripe
today,
of
and I'm
white
tired.
and
And
one
for those
stripe
reasons,
and shit.
I'm
You
out.
don't even
And I
need
was
to
like,
see
bro,
that
that's how
shit.
that shit
Then it
really
has the
is.
audacity
shit,
to
man.
On me.
question
I
whether
love
or
that
not
show.
you're a
If you haven't
fucking
seen
robot.
Shark Tank, go watch
After
it.
You got
get
to.
it
That'll
wrong the
build
first
you
time.
up.
It'll
Trust me.
inspire you.
Humans
It'll
make
inspire
mistakes.
you and make you feel like you think you know what you're talking about.
Dude,
Last time I
don't
checked,
think it's-
robots fucked
it
up.
started with a
Human-
D. I don't know if it
wait,
was Damon or
robots
something.
don't
but
Oh
fuck
yeah,
like,
up.
yeah,
Fubu.
mhm.
Humans make mistakes.
I
It's
still got my
human nature.
FUBU shirt in the closet.
Real
right
shit,
now.
man.
If you
I
fuck
still
up
have
once or
something
twice
for
on
it. I
that
don't know if I
captcha,
can fit it.
Who are
but-
they
For
to
us, by
question
us.
you? So that's
what it
that
means.
Tom
That's what it
talk.
means.
Dead serious.
For real.
FUBU. For us, by us.
Be
That's
yourself.
That's actually, hey, that's hard. I see the
Yeah.
vision now.
Tom talk.
Yeah,
Shit,
shout out to
TED Talk.
FUBU, bro. Shout out to FUBU.
Yeah, man.
Real quick. All right. This motherfucker been going smooth since we ain't got no cut off. Shout out to Logic, baby.
This one's harder
So
to
many
find out
different
how long it's going
possibilities
on,
of what
though.
makes
No, I got the timer right up here,
So
bro.
many
36 minutes.
Oh
Trillions.
shit, the one threw me off. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know why I still got the one on there, but yeah, we got
World
36
War
minutes right now,
Everyone
bro.
leaving for
Yeah,
Mars.
we chilling, we vibing.
Uh,
But
everyone's gonna blow this.
I wanted
So
to
many
bring
different
this
theories
up
of
real
this world.
fast.
Ozone layer is gonna open up and just burn everything.
Damn, a lot of
Yeah, it
subjects.
might.
All right,
Yeah.
it's
do you guys think
basically
we're
about
even gonna be
drugs.
alive for that, or do you think our grandchildren are gonna?
So
We're gonna be alive for
I've
it.
been seeing
Ozone
a
layer is
lot
definitely fucked
on the
Do you think we'll
internet,
from planet
a lot on the
causes?
news
I believe
and
it.
whatat.
I feel like
the
at
topic
this point,
of I know last
delivering
time
doesn't help, but
I
feel
brought
like
up before
at
the
this point,
shit was
when
fucking
I'm around
up is
50,
weed a
I'm
gateway
more
drug,
likely
but I got a
skin
better
cancer.
topic
Yeah,
now.
What's
I
up?
feel that.
I already
Do you
accepted it.
think
It's like
all
here. But that's how
drugs
crazy this shit
should
is.
be
I'm like, bro,
legalized?
like
or
black
do
people
you
are
think
supposed to be
only certain
absorbent
drugs
with
should
the
be
sun, and then it's
legalized?
just like
Because
when
I was
people be
reading
like,
around,
putting
people was
sunscreen,
thinking
and I'm
like
that's not for me.
they
And
had a
it's like, this
theory
is the
basically
wake-up
saying
call.
that
this was really what's going on.
people
I remember
won't
being a kid. I did have to put on
OD
sunscreen.
or
Like, I had
overdose
white
as
friends
much,
and,
or they
like, people
won't
that didn't have
abuse
as
a
much
drug
melanin
as much if
If
it
they
was
had more
legal.
access
Yeah,
to it.
if it was legal.
See,
And that's a hit or miss for me. I don't know how to feel about
it
that.
would have to be specific drugs because, like, I'm not even talking about shit like heroin. I'm talking like shit like PCP. PCP should just be illegal because there shouldn't be anyone even doing that shit.
True, that's
As
facts.
far as heroin and all
Not
that,
melted.
Because my plan
maybe
is
that's
when
me being
it
a
happens
hypocrite.
and
I'm
the
not sure,
ozone
but
layer breaks through
Because
and burns the
heroin
whole
is
earth,
a
they can
little
salvage
bit
my brain.
difficult
I
only
can't put it
because it's actual
On some Futurama shit.
medical forms of pills that are opioids that are legal. So heroin is so difficult because
On some Tupac.
on one hand this is a very dangerous substance, but on the other hand,
Tupac.
it's legal forms of it that people take to this day.
Fuck yeah, man.
So
a
it's
lot of
fucking
pills
difficult.
people don't realize are actually opioids. Guess what?
That's that's a gateway to heroin. It's
Right.
through,
Hey,
pill
real quick,
opioids. So it's
fucking
difficult.
That
I think I was thinking to myself, I don't think every drug should be legalized, but I feel like it is a start if we follow
he was like, just like
Seattle
a bald
shoes
head on
and make it
toupee.
all drugs
Oregon.
decriminalized. Oregon? Is it
Yeah.
Oregon? I'm
Oregon.
sorry. Yeah, Oregon, all drugs should be decriminalized. I think we
sure.
should start off like
Too
that.
paid.
I don't think
I would
every
say,
drug should be.
yeah, no. We can't give
That's
that
hard.
much freedom
Yeah,
in
I
that
know.
If you hear
department.
this,
I don't want to
that's
go to
pretty cool.
Walgreens, get some Tylenol,
You heard
and see
about the
meth
Meek
right
Mill
by
and
it.
Travis Scott?
Right,
I don't know how. I don't know how I would feel about that. You got-
All white
But
July party.
I would say it'd have to be specific, man. Like
Apparently they
only
had this all-white party
certain
where
drugs
every
would still have to
poppin'
be
rapper
controlled.
and
You know?
celebrity was.
You
Them
You only get
Lil
certain
Uzi,
amounts.
Right.
fucking
I will
Fabulous, like a
say
whole bunch of people.
the
And, like,
decriminalization
apparently Meek Mill
is a good
got
start.
into
Right.
it with,
But
Travis Scott, which is hilarious. 'Cause I
as
don't
far
even-
as heroin and all that,
like that is so funny because that's like the last people I would
It's
see.
like it's such a
get
hit and miss
into.
because like the type of drug it is. Like you
Right.
can, you know what I mean? There's so many avenues you can take
You guys
into
remember that
it.
video
But
when he,
I
like,
feel like
fell off the
decriminalization
stage, but
can
he
be a
had
big
the
step
autotune still on?
for
Yeah,
everything.
that shit
They
was
just got done
That shit.
decriminalizing prostitution in New York.
really,
Yeah, I believe it was It was somewhere on the East Coast. I want to say it was New York, but they,
Canada had that shit down for years.
shit
So
was
I'm
crazy.
surprised New York's following in its footsteps.
which I feel like that's a good step. Decriminalization is a good
Inside
step
of the
toward
riot.
anything.
Fuck yeah! But do you
Typical-
think that
typical
might
rapper shit.
increase the risk
Typical rapper
of,
shit.
or not risk,
Everybody
but
spit,
increase
one bar go.
STDs?
Man, I don't think
And
so.
this
I
is where
don't
we
think
signed
so
off
because
at.
I'm saying this
This is where I
off
let it off
off the rip of
the
it.
trap,
I
that's
haven't
where we
done
let
any
the packs
research, so
off
excuse
at.
my ignorance. Anyone listening, but my opinion is I
The
feel
dog
like
chow, yeah, we copped
people
that.
get a lot more STDs from just everyday people
Every
like
corner
us
you see the
being
helicopters.
sexually active than being with a sex worker.
We bought that.
No, yeah, not because that is a good point, man. Not
Or what you
uh,
mean? I'm sorry. Did I?
No,
fuck
no,
up
I
with
think
you?
I worded it wrong.
Okay, my bad.
Basically,
I want blue
so
stripes on all the
just
paper when I get.
by statistics, the more sex anyone
Swear to
has,
God,
like,
he
just
was
in
getting
general,
money.
more sex that's going
Going
on,
straight to hell.
the further like you're risking
Yeah, getting
an
right,
STD.
right.
So I was just like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of people in New York fucking
real shit,
right,
this
and
was
doing
a
some
laid-back
fucking that's
episode.
probably
I'd
not
like to
in
thank
the
fans
most sanitary
and,
places.
Exactly. Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
by
we couldn't have
that
done it
by that
without you.
definition and
I wake up
knowledge,
every Sunday
does that
morning and I'm
mean
like,
there's
I'm
gonna
about
be
to do
some
this
fucking
shit.
outbreak?
Y'all don't even.
But
okay, I
here's,
see what you're saying.
here's the thing, though. I don't think that
Y'all
would
don't?
happen because
Seriously, y'all
obviously,
don't?
I don't.
I
It's
would
kinda
I would
nasty, to
assume
be
most
honest, if you
people
think
would be
about it.
safe.
No, it's cool.
Not only that, but this
You don't think about
the
like the poop residue?
sex
and
work
shit?
has been
Nah,
going
like,
on
if-
for so
if-
long. I think people just naturally kind of got to flow with it, and people who are
the woman
familiar
But,
with that
but here's the
avenue
thing, though.
know
how,
what to do.
The question
And that's
is,
from clients to
how
the
much
actual
do you
sex
trust
workers themselves.
that
So
she
I think
did
the
all of that, you know, how
If
much-
it's a girl, I'm not.
uh,
I'm not out here eating random girls'
decriminalizing
asses.
it.
But
Okay,
yeah,
I
if
didn't
it's-
see- I
oh,
didn't-
I don't
okay,
think
yeah,
that'll
I'm talking about.
have
I'm
a
talking about like
actual
a chick you've been knowing
improve
for
in
a
like
minute. Y'all
that
been
kind of section
talking,
things
dating
because
for a minute.
that people,
yeah.
you know,
Studied
regardless
and
if it was
you come to
decriminalized or
know.
not,
Yeah, I
like
be
people that's
munching.
in that area
You
know
what
how
I
to
mean?
work it.
Y'all gotta
Yeah.
do that.
So I
shit,
think
man,
if
for
anything,
real,
it's
straight
just
up. It's a
doing
bonding experience.
what
bro.
we wanted to do, and that's just
Well, how can you
keeping
live
people
knowing
out of the
that
prison
person
system that
has
don't
that
need to
over
be there.
your head?
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool.
So
Put me out there.
I
That'll
don't
build
think
my
I think
resume.
we'll be all right.
I mean, I don't live in New York. I'm hoping that I'm hoping you guys are okay.
Yeah, our East Coast folks be safe out there if
Yeah,
you're doing that. But yeah, I don't think so. I think we'll be
No,
all right.
and,
I
and
think
to
we'll
be honest, especially
It's 2021.
Just sex
You better start
workers
eating
in
that
general.
before she finds somebody that does.
I mean, that's part of the job. You're obviously going to take safe approaches. Of
course.
I'm looking at the fucking. New York can be grimy.
It
man.
can. That's
I'm
why I was
going-
like, be careful.
So yeah, sex
Yeah, you don't
workers
know
need
what
to be the
eating ass
ones that
leads
need to
into,
watch
bro.
out. For your guys' sake, please.
I think out in New York, I think the sex workers got that. It's more that comes after that, bro. You laughing,
Professional ass ear from my woman.
you
dog.
laughing,
than
but
you.
you gonna like,
Yeah, they
man,
got-
bro.
they
I
got
see
that
what
firearm,
happened
they got the
after me,
plopper.
bro. She
Straight up.
man,
blicky.
fuck these hoes, all that shit. I think they'd be alright though.
You gotta munch
I
sometime.
never paid. I never paid for
I'm
sex
just saying,
before.
man,
Of course, I've been offered, but
The
they were
risk for
taxing.
some diseases.
Damn.
I was just telling
Y'all
that
know my
story the
story.
other day when I was hanging out when I was
don't
up
do
at
You gotta try
When I
that.
was
You
up
gotta
at
do that.
Scarlett's,
You
and
gotta
that
eat ass with the
one,
thumb moves. That's why I do
stripper, I was getting the dance and stuff.
Yeah, and she said that.
She was like, "Yo, I can take care of that."
Right.
And I knew it was something in the hundreds, and I was like, "Yo, you are taxing right
I was
now."
about to say, man,
That's
I
insane.
actually want to say we had a podcast where that was like one of the main topics.
Oh, okay, I think
That's
I
for the
mean,
OnlyFans.
fans.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
I got you.
that never
Alright, I
left
had
my
to be
mind
serious.
only
I was
because
like,
how
damn,
high
you
she was
doing it for
texting.
real,
I
bro.
appreciate the confidence in yourself,
Right.
but I'm
No
not.
ass.
Yeah, no,
It's
like
all, man.
I'm
It's all
the
good.
one at fault here.
Yeah, exactly.
Not you.
Absolutely.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Hold on, do
you
you
keep
get
you
your
keep
ass
your
eaten?
quota.
No.
I'm
Right.
just I can't make it.
I mean, hey, it's a
On to
safe
the
one.
next one.
No, I don't do. I'm
Now,
pretty freaky.
I was
but
gonna
don't-
say,
I
man,
don't
it was
do
gonna be
my
a
ass
topic
play.
I was
We
gonna
can do
bring up.
anything
So,
else.
like,
just like
obviously,
not my ass.
I
That's
respect
cool.
that.
Yeah.
It's better.
we have
It is
seen
way
each other. I
better.
mean, we've been
And I've never
friends
met a
for
woman that's been like, yo,
past
like,
a decade now.
I would-
freaky bitches.
like,
I would have to question
There's
that
been
if a woman was
times
like, yo,
where
let me eat it. And I'm like, okay,
we
who
have
have
both
you
seen
eaten?
each other
Let me see how many.
in an angry state.
I do not
Very
want to be with
rarely.
a chick
It's
that's
very
eating
rare.
guys' ass.
So,
that's a weird
what we don't
conversation
see
you
is
walking
behind
through
closed
the mall,
doors. Like, I don't
and
know
you see
how
this dude
you
she used
deal
to
with
fuck like,
shit
hey, Trey,
that would cause
and then
you
it's
to be
just like, after
angry
y'all get,
when you're
after they
just
get
here
done
chilling
talking,
by
you
yourself.
thinking in the back of
just
your
by
head, like,
yourself.
damn, did she eat his ass?
Dang.
So I
That's
started thinking because I had
definitely
this
not
talk
how
with
I
somebody at my job the other day just about like what
That's a whole
makes
different story.
not even just as men,
can't
just
come
as
back from
people,
that.
just angry.
There's certain things.
There's
certain things I don't want to bring.
but
to the
as a
bedroom.
man-
don't eat my ass. Don't bring no animals. And
I
this
don't
is-
know if you struggle with pride. I know we've
All the
talked
time.
about
Yeah,
that all
yeah,
the
we
time.
talked
man.
about this too.
I seen that
Yeah,
video
all
of
the
that
time.
girl getting her
So,
neck licked by that horse. And I
When
was
you're
like, yeah, I don't
struggling with
trust bitches.
pride
And her
Dude,
cra-
I've-
and you have a
You didn't see
like
it?
thin patience.
No, I know what you're talking
You
about.
know what you're talking about?
And
And
you
she
get
looked like her
angry
freaky ass
over the
that she
littlest
liked it
shit,
too.
man.
Right.
Bro.
Yo, true
but yeah,
story before we
basically,
signed out. I was at the zoo, and this is how freaky these women be.
As
out
a
here.
man,
I was
'cause I'm
at the
speaking
zoo,
to you,
and you know when
we're
you go to
both
the
men.
monkey
True.
exhibit,
So we're
you know those
going
monkeys
to
just be
talk
casually fucking because that's what
specifically
monkeys
about
do
that,
in
just the battle
captivity.
with pride.
This
What
bitch,
it is
when
in
we was
my
looking at these monkeys, like
the way I
fucking,
look
and
at
I was like,
these
all right,
things,
that's just
my
animal nature.
perspective.
And she's like, oh, that's kind of hot.
As a
If
man,
don't
when you
the
get
fuck
mad,
off of me,
What the?
if you don't get the fuck off of me, this is a real story.
you're pushing
I don't
everybody
know.
around you away.
What's that?
From you?
Yes,
depending
I don't
on the
know if
man.
I had
Depending
too
on-
many
right,
little
exactly.
pineapple
But most
daiquiris
men,
they had,
yeah,
and I
we do
just
that. We
misread.
do that.
This bitch
And
over here
another
said like,
thing
oh,
is-
that's kind of hot. Like, look at the
Let me
monkey.
You know,
Just
if
ask
you
you
were to
this
just
without
react
full
normally
answer.
instead
Is
of
it someone
anger,
that I
but
know?
react
No, it's
with
not
a different
someone,
emotion,
no. It
even
was-
Went to a different
sadness,
school.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just someone I just met.
that
Went
would
to a
bring
different
people
school.
in. Like
No,
you
this
would
is
you
someone
would
I was
need
just
comfort
fucking
in that
with for a minute.
situation.
Yeah, right.
So basically, that was just what I,
That's-
you know, we were talking at work and we were just discussing how men.
This is a real story too. I'm gonna say this, and we
That's
can
just
sign
the
off,
natural
whatever.
mechanism for a lot of
My-
people that deal with that
My brother,
pride shit.
I knew a
Because
guy,
it's like, okay, I don't
and
even want
I
to
knew about the
really
guy that he knew.
speak with anybody. I want to deal
apparently
with
the
this shit
story
on my
goes
own.
A lot of
that-
guy knowing.
A lot of
But
guys.
you're
He
simultaneously
looks like a guy
pushing
that knows a
everybody
guy.
around you
That's
away
how it
by
happens.
The
doing that.
Italian way.
But then that's
But
what I also brought up is
Basically,
that I'm
long
like,
story
okay,
short, this guy had a girl.
me
had a dog.
personally,
Story
I'm
goes, some
not
shit
like
happened.
I don't
fucked
think
the
I
dog.
have anger issues.
My
where
brother
I'm
was
out
in the
here, like,
car,
putting
he
holes
goes
in the
out of
walls
the
and
apartment,
screaming
goes
and
back
shit.
Right,
in,
some crazy
forgot
shit like
something. He
that.
But
goes in
like,
there, and
I
apparently
get very
his
frustrated
dog
because
was,
let's say 10 things happen
mounted
over the course
on
of
the
a
girl,
week.
and the
I'm
girl
just like,
wasn't
whatever,
doing
whatever,
anything.
whatever.
That shit's
It didn't look
stacking
she
up.
was
That
trying to keep the
11th
dog
one
away.
could be the one that just
and
straw that
from
broke the
what
camel's
my
straw
brother told me,
all
it
the way.
really fucked
Exactly.
him up.
All
I was
the
like,
way.
why doesn't
Nah, I
he
feel
come
that.
around
So
anymore?
I'm
I
sitting
don't
there
see him
thinking,
anymore.
okay,
Why does he come
I
around?
know.
Apparently, it's
No, a lot
I
of
wouldn't
people, and
come
I'm
around
glad
either,
about
some
this. In
shit like
social
that.
media
That's fucked up.
times
I would
nowadays,
stab a bitch
a lot of
if I
people
found
are
out some
shedding
shit like
light
that was
Man's
on,
best friend. Come on now.
you know, men's mental health
Wayne
and all
Brady,
that,
bro.
and that's great because now
Man,
the
I
whole
swear.
toxic
I
masculinity
swear,
shit,
don't
people
you
won't
bring
call
no
you
damn animal in
gay
the
for
bedroom. What are you
Fuck
doing?
no.
just expressing,
Exactly.
you know. So with that being said, man,
real,
just
dog.
how do you
For real, dog.
when you find
Now,
yourself
yeah,
in
you
times
know,
of that where you
episode
got
3
pride
something,
on your back, but you're
Trace
still
Day,
gonna, you know, express
Episode Yo
anger. How do
Mama.
you deal with that?
That's it. You know, a lot of times, man, you just gotta.
Major split.
It's a hard process, especially for men. But a lot of times you just gotta learn how to humble yourself, and you gotta humble yourself, and you just gotta think about other people. And it sucks because when you get older, you realize, like, in a way, it's about you, but in the bigger picture, it's about everybody else.
Exactly.
Because one thing I have to do, which I hate doing, but it's one of those psyches, is just being a bigger person. A lot of times when I'm in that situation where my pride gets the best of me, if I'm angry about something and that energy is just there, a lot of times, bro, man, like, for example, if you was going through that, I know firsthand what that's like, so I'm not going to trip, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know what that's like. So with that being said, man, a lot of times I just got to be like, you know what? Let me bring myself down a couple levels and try to explain to this person what's going on. And it sucks so much because I be so tied up with myself. When I get in those moments, I be like, they should know me. Like, you should, like, I feel like everyone thinks like this. So you should know what's going on with me right now. And if you don't, you playing stupid, and you damn near you being disrespectful right now.
Yeah, legit.
But a lot of times I gotta humble myself and be like, you know what, man? A lot of people are different.
Some people just think differently.
Exactly. People not like you. So that's one thing I always had to tell myself, and like, that's why whenever I'm in that situation, if it's someone close, whether it be family or, you know, a girl I'm talking to, I gotta try my best to be like, look, I'll explain later when I'm at a better mental level.
Right.
But just understand, like, I'm on the verge of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on the verge right now. Just give me a second. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I got to use, like, my last bit of quiet humbleness to do that. And a lot of people don't know, like, the people you telling that to, they don't understand how much of a privilege and advantage that is. Because, to be honest, if I didn't have that, I would be going off right now. And you don't understand how much it is taking me just to calmly say that statement. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's one of those things I had to tell myself, like, man, look, people may not appreciate that, but it will be a lot better on my well-being saying that, because I would rather say that, them respect it, and me figure that out on my own, than me lashing out, and now I got some more shit to add on top of what I already got going on, because now I'm going back and forth with this person. Right. So a lot of times it goes back to that energy shit. A lot of times you just got to give out that little small bit of good energy and use that to kind of fall back and get yourself together. Humble. So, yeah. So to answer your whole question, bro, I just try to humble myself and be like, you know what? Let me try my best to kind of bring this person in and let them know what's going on. But I need to figure this out on my own. Real shit. Because I had to learn the hard way. Like, lashing out not going to help nothing, bro. You know what I mean?
As much it just makes shit worse.
As much as it relieves you, it's not going to help nothing. Right. It's not going to help nothing. Just, you know, again, just be like, look, this, that, and the third, give me a minute and just figure that out on your own, bro. You know what I mean? It's going to help everybody at the end of the day.
That's some valuable knowledge right there.
Especially if you a man, family is different, because family you can go back and forth on. Y'all motherfuckers can meet back up in an hour and shit be cool. Right. But as a man, and I had to learn this too, and I know you learned this as well. Every man has, but just in case you haven't, when you have a significant other, that plays an incredible part to be able to do that. Hey, please give me a second. Yep. Because if you argue with your significant other, it ain't like how family is. It's not like y'all can link back up an hour later.
No, yeah, it's whatever. Like we're discussing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be
exactly. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Family is a little different. You can lash out on family, and they'll be like, y'all can get into y'all verbal or physical little scuffle. Hour later, y'all down eating dinner or whatever. Right. But if you got a significant other, especially as a man, you can't lash out like that. And I know we can talk about that on another podcast. I know it's fucked up because it's a double standard, because I know women can lash out this and that. Yeah. But again, it's just a part of being a man, being the bigger person. Just be like, look, I understand that you care, but this is I got to do it this way. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna talk to you when I'm calm and when I'm able to talk about it normally. Because if I talk about it right now, shit gonna go left. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, I'm telling you, and I know, like you said, I know you've experienced this, and I've experienced it myself. But like when you do act out in frustration and anger, like in a significant other setting,
yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad.
You're gonna think inside your head like, yeah, man, I'm getting my point across. I'm saying all that.
Yeah, it's not like that, bro.
If you recorded that conversation and listened to it back, dude, it's gonna sound bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. It's completely left. No points for being thrown. Y'all not even talking about the original argument. Y'all just throwing personal insults at this point. Exactly. Like, it's not even. Yeah, it's not cool. Just be like, man, give me a second. I promise you, when I'm calm, we can talk about this accordingly. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you got anything from that, just be humble.
Yeah, be humble.
Just use that last bit of patience to be like, look, just give me a second. I promise we'll talk about it, but just give me a second.
But what if they don't let you talk?
That's what's hard. That's when you gotta just distance yourself. You gotta bite the bullet. If they keep putting pressure on you, you gotta bite the bullet. Be like, look, you know what? I'm going for a drive. Mm-hmm. I'm leaving. I would rather you get mad at the fact of me just leaving, going for a drive, than me going off and we in a deeper hole.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, to answer your question, they keep on putting pressure on you by, look, man, I'm going for a drive. I'm going.
Dude, the
And
drive is my go-to with anything.
yeah,
really.
for real. And if you ain't got a car and you out here thugging, just say, I'm going for a walk real quick. Either or, just get out that
Right.
house, get out that environment. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. You can just come back when things is calm, and it's way more easier to explain why you had to go for a drive or go for a walk than, again, get into that whole argument, and now you in a deeper hole. So, yeah.
So yeah, to all the listeners, do not act out of that anger.
Yeah, don't,
You know,
man.
Control.
know-
I mean, if anybody's even, I hate to make this reference in this comparison, but to anybody that's even seen Star Wars, you know, we all know what happens to the Sith. Don't do the dark shit.
Don't do it, man. I know it feels good. I know you like, you know what, man, fuck it. But you got to be the bigger person and just be like, look, just give me a second. It'll be worth it in the end, I promise you.
Because then you can come at it with, you know, a higher intelligence.
Higher intelligence, more knowledgeable, way smarter. You know what I'm saying? Coming from someone that's been on both sides of that spectrum, trust me, coming back there being smart about it is way better than just lashing out. I promise you. So, yeah.
Real shit. That's some. It's not only dating advice but life advice.
Yeah, life advice.
for all the listeners.
What a great way to wrap that up, Thomas. Shout
Yeah,
out.
for
Shout
real.
out.
I came and clutched this podcast, man. My brain's been fried for the last like 2 years of my life.
I feel that. I feel that.
I had to come up with something.
But yeah, man, see what happens when you got, we coming in with brains working, logic working, the computer working. We can actually go all through a podcast without shit freezing up.
Oh,
But-
man, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that plays also a part in like ruining the train of thought. And
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
the
saying.
momentum.
It flows a lot better. So things,
Real
yeah,
shit.
things is. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. We're gonna be out of here. So yeah, another great edition of the podcast. You already know what's going on. Next episode we're gonna come back a lot more stronger with some other shit. With that being said, everyone that's listening right now, be good, be easy out here. Take it easy, be easy, be everything except